gifts for people as well, makes a fantastic gift. All right, oh my goodness, great price on this. We all need to store items, right? Improvements is doing it better. These are your adjustable food storage set. You've got 2 different color options based on the lid choice that you want, if you want red or you want white, and you're getting 8 pieces. So you get 4 of these great adjustable food containers, and these go well in the refrigerator. You wanna keep them in the cabinet, you can do that as well. They even come with, oh, that's the spice container, $19.95, that's it for all 4. You will use these every single day, whether you're trying to pre-prep your foods or you want to be able to cut and store. Look at all of these options. This is what we're talking about here. See how we say adjustable size? This is 2 together. So if you're like me, I'm always like, oh, I think this is as much gravy as I have. And I pour it, I get 1 out, and I'm like, oh, I'm still going. You can just add on. My guest, Deb Byers, is laughing right along with me. Hi, Deb.
How are you, Shannon?
I'm so well, I'm glad you're here.
I'm so happy to be here. Now, here's what we're talking about. These are the adjustable food storage. You're absolutely right. So you're going to have just the right size for whatever you have left. So I've got a box of cereal, and we all have a box of cereal, particularly if you've got kids, or maybe it's rice, or maybe it's coffee, or maybe it's pasta, and you look in the cabinet and you go, how much is in there? Now, we all do that. I don't know where that came from, but every single one of you watching, I know you're going, gee, how much is in there? I don't know. Well, you can go ahead and stop listening to your food, because what these are expandable and adjustable, and they're going to take the air out of whatever you have to make your food fresher longer. So they start out in the smaller size. They're going to be 5 inches. The diameter is 4.5 inches, so they're not going to take much space. They will hold 16 to 32 ounces when it's expanded. So they go, you simply take the top off, and there's a valve at the bottom. This is a one-way valve, and this is where the magic happens. This is the way to get the air out of your little container to keep your food fresher longer. So let's say we've got the cereal that we were listening to that we still don't know quite how much is in there. You're simply going to pull the bottom right here. See that? Now, see?
Oh,
and that's how you expand it. Look at that. So, and it'll stop at that ring. So now it's gone from 5 inches to 8 inches. You've got the beautiful one-way valve. You just want to tighten it up and make sure that it's tight. Now let's see exactly how much cereal is in this box, or your pasta, or your lentils, or whatever you've got. Now, the other universal issue is that little bag in that's always open.
Right.
We all have that. Maybe yours is closed with a bobby pin or a chip clip or some Lord knows what, something from the office. So now we're just going to go ahead and pour our cereal into the expanded container and see exactly how much we have. Okay, it's empty, we know, because we gave it the listening test. Now, we're going to put the top back on. You simply tighten it up. And now, if you want to listen to your food, you're going to listen to that satisfying whoosh. Now, hang on a second. I'm going to push out all the air. Oh, can you hear that? So now we took all the air out. The storage is only containing exactly what we have. They are stackable. Now your cereal is going to stay fresher longer, and with a 360-degree view, you're going to know exactly how much you have. Now, when you want more, you simply take off the top, you pour it out, and you redo the process until everything is empty. So this is going to be an opportunity for you to get rid of all those half-full boxes that you've got in your cabinet and have a better way to take care of your food, whether it's in your cupboard or in your refrigerator, taking the air out and storing everything in a fabulously well-adjusted container. It's just magical.
It really is. Well, I mean, when I looked at it, I thought there were 2 different ones stacked on top. I've never seen anything like this. So basically, you're getting 4 of these. I mean, that's like, it's like each one is double, basically, if you need it. And then you put that lid on. These are really amazing. Almost like your own vacuum sealer in a container. Oh, there it goes.
Yep.
Oh, there's not even anything in there. That's cool. So now you're taking away the air that makes things rotten, right? It's the air that actually makes our food, I don't want to say age. I'm not going to say that. Makes it go stale.
Absolutely. So you're going to be having your food fresher longer. So here we have some fresh green apples, and we're going to pop them in the fridge. Now, the best part is you simply press it down. You hear the air go out. Now your container is only as big as the contents that you have. If you want to take out an apple, you simply open the top. Oops, that one's not tight. So that's another thing. You want to make sure that the interior is tight because this is what it's going to look like inside, and that's where the valve is. So when you put the cap on, you just want to simply tighten it up, and then it'll make the magic happen. But again, for those of us who have coffee, and if you're doing coffee every day, it comes in a bag. If you're going to be grinding it fresh, it comes in a bag, and you go ahead, you open it up, you keep it closed. How are you keeping it closed? What are you doing to keep it closed? But when you want to have fresh coffee every single morning,
ooh, that one whistled.
that was a great one. So now I know that this is going to be fresher, stay fresher longer. It's not going to spill in my cabinet. It's not going to spill in my pantry. When I want to take my coffee out the next morning, I simply take the top off. I take out my coffee. I put the lid back on. I redo the process, take the air out again. I love that. And they are stackable. So you're going to be getting 4 of the white ones or 4 of the red ones. They all expand from 5 inches to 8 inches to start. And then all you need to do is put your food in there, whether it's fresh fruit, your crackers. How many of us have crackers when the box is half open and that wax paper is just making everything stale? You can go ahead and pop them in here and have that satisfying whoosh every time to keep your food fresher longer. They're just amazing.
I love it. And you know, by the way, the red is going fastest, of course, as you would have guessed. This is a sale price. It's $19.95. You get all 4, and they're adjustable, and they'll take the air out. So it's really the best way to be able to store anything, whether it's fresh fruits or vegetables or your dry goods in your cupboard. Think about all the things that you use on a regular basis, but you hate to go get out a vacuum sealer, or you keep it in the box and then you're like, there's a little bit left. It's not really, it's gonna maybe be bad. When you decant it, I would say, into this at the very beginning, now you know it's already where it's going to be stored. You just keep pushing the air out as you use it, and that's brilliant. It's really gonna save you so much time and of course money on food.
Absolutely, no question. And if you've got kids, now kids are notorious, they love cereal. They're eating cereal all day. They'd eat cereal every day for days and days. So they're going to actually want to put their box of cereal in here because it's fun. Now there is a little hole at the top, so when you're pressing it, you don't want to cover the hole because remember, that's where the air is coming out. It's a one-way valve, so the air can come out, but it can't come in. So if you're doing flour or you're doing rice, those little weevils can't get in there, so you're having an airtight seal and it's organized in your closet to give you all that space saving. It's just amazing.
That is so cool, and I love that idea because my kids eat cereal like crazy and crackers like crazy, and I can never get them to put them back in something that would keep them fresh. Of course. Just put them in here, now they've got it. So easy to use and a great price. One day only $19.95. You've got to try them out. I'm just fascinated with these. There's a lot more from Improvements because Improvements makes our lives easier.